Okay, everyone, so in this next lesson, let's try to go and link our sections here in our navigation. So we will be creating links to the different sections within the page, within our single page here, to the different sections that we have here. So let's go to our code editor, and the thing that you have to do here is to give each of your sections an ID attribute. So let's say we have here our, let's go to our div class header container here, and I would want to give it an ID of header. So now this is the one that we will be referencing inside of our href attribute. So for our home navigation link here, let's go and give this the ID header. So if I go back to our page here and refresh this, and if I click on this, you would see that it redirects me to the header div or header container from where we specified and gave it an ID of a header. So now let's go back to our links here, and we have our about section. So what we can do here, guys, is to also do the same thing. Let's give this an ID about, and then let's go down, look for our section about, and I'm going to give this an ID of about, so that I will be able to easily identify that this is a unique selector that will be redirecting us to the section about. So if we try to go back to our browser here and try to refresh this, and we click on this, you would see that it redirected me to the about section. Okay, so the same process, we just need to go and try to look for our about section here. We have the section tables. So this is the place that we would want to go and redirect our, section navigation link. So let's have section tables. Then let's go back up here and then look for that. So we have table of contents. So let's give this section tables. Let's refresh and let's see. Let's double check if that's going to be working. We have home, we have about, we have home, we have table of contents. Okay, now let's go back to our, so we have stories here. So let's go and try to give this an ID of stories. And here, I just want to go and redirect this to the footer section. So the contact here, because most of our navigation for or links to the contact information is in our footer section. So we do have here the stories here. So let's go look for that. So that will be section here. We have section stories here. So let's give this an ID of stories. Save that. Let's try to refresh. Table of contents about. We have our stories here. And then here we have contact. Now let's go to our footer section from where we would want our users to be redirected. So let's go give this footer element an ID of footer. And let's save that and then go back to our browser here and refresh. And you would see now that it's redirecting us to the footer. We have our contact information here. So stories, table of contents, about, and home. Okay, so we were able to link all of our sections to our navigation here. Okay, guys, so that will be all for this lesson. Now, the thing that we would want to do here next would be to deal with the media queries. So you would see here that this is actually not responsive and your design is breaking the layout when we resize the browser. So we don't want that. So we'll try to work on applying some CSS styling for mobile responsiveness or for the mobile version of your website in the succeeding lessons. So for now, that would be all, and thank you. See you on our next lessons.